I have seen nothing. I have not listened to any people pontificate about what they think is going to happen in this DLC. All that I have seen is that initial teaser image of Mikola on Torrent in the big ol' field of wheat. And I've seen that frickin' guy's face plastered all over YouTube thumbnails before I stopped using YouTube and prep for this. I've seen that you need to beat Moog and Starscourge Radahn in order to access the DLC, which of course I have done. And I did see some interview stuff from Miyazaki that said they had some kind of custom progression within the DLC that didn't apply to the rest of the game, so people can feel that sense of progression. I don't really know what that means. I haven't played Sekiro, which is what he compared it to, so I don't know. But even though I have remained unspoiled all this time, now, minutes before playing the game, I am choosing to watch the Shadow of the Erdtree story trailer, the pre-animated one, because thinking back on the pre-animated trailer for Elden Ring, I really liked watching that right before my playthrough. It felt like it enriched my understanding of the narrative at the start, and it just felt like an opening cutscene to the game, alright? Like, if you think of it as a spoiler, does that mean you also think of Nito, first of the dead, the Witch of Izalith, and her daughters of Chaos? Was that a spoiler for Dark Souls? Did that make you like Dark Souls less? Because if that made you like Dark Souls less, I can respect that. But it did not make me like Dark Souls less, and if From Software decides to pre-animate a cutscene, I think that's worth watching. So I'm going to watch this now for the first time, I'm going to think about it, and then I'm going to go right into playing the game. Okay, I'm something of an Elden Ring lore aficionado, and I can confidently say from that pre-animated trailer that I understood nothing. And that's perfect. So let's just play the game now. I am using Deg the Cheerful. Ring of Mikola. Who? They don't give me a chance. There's just immediate stuff happening. I load in. Bam. Here you are. Who the heck are you? I'm Deg the Cheerful, by the way. Hi. Let me get a close-up. How's it going? So the premise of this character is he's an int faith build. And I know what you're thinking. Hang on, int faith builds aren't really a thing in Elden Ring because there's literally only one melee weapon in the entire game that scales off of int faith. So clearly they don't want you to do that. And I know. It is pretty dumb of me. But listen. You don't understand. This DLC has to have more melee weapons that scale with int and faith at the same time, right? It has to. Anyway. Hey, how's it going? My Lord Mikola, is this one of your followers? Let's begin.
Were you guided here by kindly Mikola?
Yes.
I'm Leda. And like you, I was guided by faith along his honorable path. Touch the withered arm, and you too will be transported to the
Amazing.
realm of shadow where Mikola the Kind now dwells. My compatriots are there already. Like us, they have heard kindly Mikola's call. If you can find them, they are certain to lend you aid.
I'm sure they won't just instantly kill me upon seeing me like all of Mikola's other followers did.
Come now, touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
Okay, Leda, your armor's really cool. I hope you don't need to die for me to acquire it.
Come now, I will not be...
Just checking. Here's the interaction prompt. It all makes sense now. The DLC begin. I am so excited. I'm like a tiny child. I am a tiny child adult. So excited. Head to the realm of shadow. Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm hydrated. I'm well fed. This is going to be great. We made it. We finally made it. We are... Ooh, immediately we can see something behind us. Kind of. Where on the map are we? It's a brand new map. RB now switches between the maps. That's amazing. It starts off small and it has a map icon here. It all makes sense. Mikola. Oh, Mikola. Please be alive and not evil. You see this? This is why I didn't watch any trailers. Any gameplay trailers anyway. This place is beautiful. Torrent, are you here? Yes, you are. Thanks, Torrent. No problem. So it begins. Gravesite plane. Shadow Realm Blessing. What the heck is that? ERDTREE Blessing. Revered Spirit Ash Blessing. To empower Blessing. Use one Revered Spirit Ash. So we're looking for Spirit Ashes and ERDTREE. What is a ERDTREE? If that thing is called a ERDTREE, I'm going to be heartily disappointed. Because that is a kind of weird name. Hello, everyone. So these are... we still have like phantom stuff all over the place. Okay, wait. That was a collectible. Rata fruit. Now, I read lore. How do I... They said that there was some kind of menu thing where you could see recently acquired items, but I don't know where that is. Rata fruit. Found everywhere. Berry-like fruit that grows into spirit grave grass. We're reading all of this stuff. I need to know the lore. You don't... Look. You don't understand. I need to read every item description, which is why I want to learn whether or not there is a feature that makes it easier to read these. Because I read the patch notes. Easily found everywhere in the realm of shadow, though its bitter taste makes it unsuitable for consumption by humans. Torrent, you're gonna get a brand new snack that I'll never feed you. Oh, things are looking good. Things are looking real good. Here's how I explore new areas. First, I just kind of wander. I do not try to be a completionist. I just wander around willy-nilly, doing whatever I want. But then later, the crucial part is, I go back and I re-explore areas I've already been to. And that's when I go through with a fine-tooth comb. If you go through with a fine-tooth comb right away, it feels like an obligation. It kind of ruins the adventure vibe of everything, so I don't want to do that. Question is, do I want to go straight ahead? Or do I want to go into the spooky woodland? I kind of want to go into the spooky woodland instead of going straight ahead. You know? First, let's encounter whatever this thing is on this ledge. Can I lock onto you? Yes, I can. Hello. Who the heck are you? I cannot even tell what you're doing. Oh gosh! Was that a grab? Okay. You're tough. Well, look. I've already beaten everything in this game, except for Melania. But... actually kind of like one of the Beastmen of Farum Azula a little bit. With the whirling and the throwing weapons. The horns remind me of the Gru from Dark Souls 3. Hoop. Whew. Really abusing guard counters there. What'd you drop? Ascetics ankle guards. I have to know. I have to know everything. I have to know absolutely everything. Where are the ankle guards? Ankle guards of the tower's ascetics, which embody the commitment to an austere existence of strict self-control in order to ascend from their mortal flesh into tutelary deities of the land. They heighten their spirituality through severe ascetic training. In order to ascend from... So they're tutelary deities of the land. I no longer am wearing pants. Should I impose a rule that I need to equip whatever I find? That would be kind of funny. I refuse. That would be too funny. I do have this equipped, the Silver Scarab, so that I have as much item discovery as possible. I also have these readily accessible, should I need them. That thing was pretty tough. It was pretty tough, and I abused guard counters to kill it. I didn't use any of my ridiculous spells. Maybe I should try using my ridiculous spells. Who's down here? We found a roadway. This roadway does lead to the map fragment. Hello, Shadow Friend. Do you have a move? Okay, good. These don't have 80 billion health. They only have 1,000 health. White Flesh Mushroom. These are like the equivalent of Zombaronis. The whatchamacallit? The Wandering Noble People. Red Flesh Mushroom. I'm noticing the plants are slightly harder to see than in the base game. That one had a bag on its back. Not resin. More reading! I need to figure out what this menu is that they said includes, like, all of the things. Where is the order of acquisition menu? I don't know. White Flesh Mushroom. Milky white mushroom that grows in sullen lands. Material used for crafting items. Easily found everywhere in the realm of shadow, the flesh of the mushroom is similar to raw meat and can serve as pot innards. Can I gift these to pots? Oh no, I can probably put them in craftable pots. Flesh of the mushrooms is... So, yeah, okay, so... Identical. Not resin. Exudes from the roots of trees. Found near tree roots everywhere in the realm of shadow. Serves as primitive catalyst, making it suitable for processing using sorceries, incantations, and the like. Making it suitable for process... I don't know what that means either. Ooh! Piece of candy? Broken runes! I love collecting these things. Broken piece of candy. Broken and faded, threatening to dissipate entirely. Grace bestowed upon those who fell in the realm of shadow. Neato. Well, we've made it to the spooky woods while reading item descriptions. Let's go into the spooky woods. Hello? Any more of the super god ninjas? You're just a normal squirrel. Hello, Ratatosker. Nice to see you. You are not a normal owl. Where'd it go? Oh, maybe those are like a rare thing that you gotta snipe in order to get their materials. Because it just like got out of there as soon as I got close. Next time I see one of those, I will try sniping it with a bow or a spell or something. How many graves do you realistically need in this place? You look different than the surface one. I don't want to kill these. I really don't want to kill those. I'll kill that owl, though. I don't want to attack the squirrels. No. How do I kill an owl? What is my longest range spell? This does catch on things a lot, doesn't it? Come on, Frisbee. Seriously? I'll get this owl eventually. Or, you know what? You know what? I have a bow. I have a terrible, no good, awful bow. Let's go. Is that even the same thing I saw before? And it dropped an item. And I cannot access it. I played myself. Let us never speak of this again. Ah, Eagles, do you look any different? You look the same. Ooh, ah. Hello down there. There's all kinds of stuff. Oh my gosh, this place is big. This place is really big, and I can never get that item that it lost, which means I killed it for no reason, which means I'm a terrible person. This forest is not spooky at all. This forest is fine. There's nothing weird here whatsoever. That's a dead dragon. Excellent. Love to see it. Normal pig? Normal pig. Normal birds, normal pigs. It was that one owl. Who are you? Hello. Are you a friend? You are absolutely not a friend. And you are very aggressive. Whoa! Very aggressive. Do you have better AI than FromSoft NPCs normally have? Does this tactic work on you? The way it has on all NPCs since Demon Souls? Can I just run away from you in R2? Yes, I can. That's sad. That's pretty sad. Not as sad as me dying to you. I am doing so little damage to these things' health. So little. I'm sure there's some kind of advancement system that makes this easier. And I'm dead. My rune arc's gone. I'm back to basics. Oh, I also have 3.4 million runes. I should probably pick those up. That'll be fine. Those are going to be easy to pick up. This is fine. Just ignore that the grass doesn't load in immediately. It's all fine. Plan on release. If I run around this edge that I already explored, then I won't encounter anything except for that owl. How do I get it? Maybe if I make it see me. Hey, you. Got it. And I dropped something. Just a slumbering egg? These better be more useful. I wonder if, like, the nascent butterflies and slumbering eggs and things will finally be craftable into more objects. Maybe. Maybe. Or maybe not. Just watch me never ever find the crafting recipes for anything in this DLC, because I just happened to miss one item in a field somewhere. Let's pick these up. Okay, where's that stinker? Where's that guy? How do I want to just completely trivialize this battle and blow him up? Hey, you. Check out all my magic. I'm a hex build in Elden Ring. Isn't that great? They thought I was crazy. They thought I was a fool. Do you have Estus? Yes, you do. You know what? I'll let you recover your full health bar. Yeah. Get out your extra health bar. Earlier, that wasn't your real health bar. That was just your fake health bar. Come on. Wow. Those are fierce. I have a feeling he's going to drop these when I defeat him. You know? I have a feeling. I've got a feeling deep inside. Oh yeah. Torrent, help me cheese! You know what? I have no illusions about that actually working against this guy because he's too fast. As soon as I find another weapon that scales off of Int Faith, I'm switching to it. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this guy. He's super aggressive though. I want to come back. I want to come back and beat him. I didn't lose my runes because I drank my physic. I have all of my runes. That's how it's going to be. The whole DLC, I'm not losing these 3.4 million runes. Physic effects have prevented your runes from being lost on death. The whole game, never going to lose a rune. Guarantee, absolutely, 1,000,000% never going to lose a rune. What time of day is it? It's morning, yeah. Always comes back to morning. Now, how do I want to cheese this guy? Should I just, like, get good and learn his moveset? No, that's not what we do here. I care about lore, not, like, being better at the game. Although sometimes being better at the game is required for lore. Okay. Logre the Beast Claw. And boom! None of that hit you. I am the worst. Come on, Torrent. Let's be just the most cowardly idiots possible. Gosh. I need to be farther away from him. When I start that, he just runs right up to me. There we go. I killed a squirrel! I said I didn't want to kill it! This is what happens when you use AoE at the animal shelter. Now all the kids are crying. They don't get to pet the squirrel anymore. It's fine, the squirrel probably didn't want to be pet anyway. It also probably did not want to be stricken with dragon lightning. But, you know, we don't always get what we want, do we? Like how we don't always get Int Faith scaling weapons in the DLC. Gosh. There has to be at least, like, 2. There have to be 2, right? 1.5. What if... Now, hear me out on this. What if I did this? Oh, wait. He's walking away? The one strategy that works against this spell. Just walking away. Oh, he got stuck on something. So that's how Astel felt. I guess that's how Astel felt when I was fighting him. Come on, dude. Yeah, that's better against groups. Gosh, his attack combos are long. I need to not be greedy. It's also very difficult to identify. Sometimes he only does 2 attacks. Sometimes he does more. It's very difficult to identify. His spacing skills, though. His spacing skills, though. By the way, I'm not like a PvP guy. I don't have any of those skills to rely on here. So, I don't want to leave the spooky wood until I kill this spooky dude. Dude means dude. That's gonna be real distracting. I bet there's like upgrades that make me 7 million times stronger just sitting right over there. And I'm not going to pick them up until I beat this guy. That's how it is. I need to know his lore. I need to pick up his items. This goat. What do you drop? Thin beast bones. I am a monster. I am a fiend through and through. Where is this guy? This freaking guy, Logar the Beast Claw. You think you're the unarmed master? You think you're Super Saiyan Goku? You ain't Super Saiyan nothing. I'm gonna pay for this karmically now. Oh no. Oh, slowly backing away works. And then he says no. No, it doesn't. Oh, God. I was holding down defend there. Nothing was happening. I didn't even drink my physic, did I? I'll never lose those runes. It's never going to happen. So what do we think this guy's story is? He's not wearing any clothes. He has claw weapons. He's like a deprived. He's like a wretch. I started my first playthrough of this game as a wretch. And I was only like 2% as strong as this person is. Do you drop anything? You have gigantic horns. You're a different sheep. Still bones. Still bones. Where are my runes? Where are my runes? Did he spot me? No, he didn't. Logar the Beast Claw. More like Logar the Worst Claw. Got him. Gosh, his combos just do not end. If he doesn't want them to end, then they don't end. How did that not even hit him? Oh my gosh, you're aggressive. Is this because I haven't played Sekiro? Would I understand if I had played Sekiro? Oh, he's jumping over my sword swing. That's how that's missing. Here's the blood loss. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm not good at this at all. Here we go. But I'm not leaving. I'm stubborn, you see. You're boring me. And by you, I mean me, boring myself, by just dying over and over to this guy, doing the same thing expecting a different result. That is what I'm doing. The thing is, normally I would like try to learn the attack pattern so I could dodge roll it. That's my MO in these games, because of course it is. But like, oh! His attacks are too fast to individually dodge roll. So that's why I was wanting to use the shield. But where is he? Oh, there he is. Wow, you're hard to see. Ah, I didn't have this. God dang! He moves faster than I can see. Faster than the deg eye can follow. Maybe I should go somewhere else. Maybe this is a tree sentinel. Maybe that's what he is. Maybe he's a tree sentinel telling me to go literally anywhere other than the spooky woods. Maybe I should just go pick up the map first. I'm going to take a little break from that guy. I'm going to pick up the map. Just to let my heart rate recover. And then I'm going back in. Or am I? Wait, what's this? Hello? Just some folks hanging out? More horrors beyond my wildest imaginings. Normal goat, hello. White flesh mushrooms. I'm thinking these mushrooms are actually just literally flesh. Like it said in the description. Piece of candy. I'm surprised you can't interact with this tree in any way. It's like a normal tree. That's just what trees look like around here. What is this? Also, I should probably be fighting all of you. Look, they might have rare drops that only drop like every once in a while. You know? That's why I have the silver scarab equipped. What are you? You don't have a head. Your arm kind of fell off. Clearly Miyazaki designed this. Yeah, I'll pick this up. Revered Spirit Ash. That is a material. An upgrade material. Bolsters Revered Spirit Ash Blessing. Spirit Ash of those who came before, infused with potent spirituality, acquired from the corpses of horn scent and other objects that ritually decorate townships and villages across the realm of shadow. Consume these at a site of grace to bolster your Revered Spirit Ash Blessing. The Revered Spirit Ash Blessing bolsters both summoned spirits and spectral steeds' abilities to deal and negate damage, but has no influence outside the realm of shadow. The withered corpses were called tutelary deities, and revered spirit ash was said to quietly accumulate in the palms of their hands. So this is a tutelary deity. Okay. But that thing I fought was also maybe a tutelary deity. Corpses of horn scent and other objects that ritually decorate townships and villages. Okay. Horn scent. That might have something to do with the ancestral followers, right? It's like a cathedral down there. There's definitely a statue, a headless statue of America, and someone wandering around with a club. Blah, blah, blah. Some tents, camps. There's going to be soldiers, probably. Down there, there's that dead dragon that we saw earlier. There's kind of a red wood area. That's another one of those trees, probably with stuff hanging off of it. Neat. So that strengthens Torrent. Oh gosh, I wonder if it strengthens his double jump ability. That would be amazing. It probably doesn't. But if it only works in the Shadowlands, then that means they can do whatever they want. So why not give Torrent a quintuple jump, you know? It's the Shadowlands. You can do whatever you want without breaking the main progression of the game. It would be amazing. So far, everything I have fought has been very high HP. Like these ones have 600 HP. That would make it very difficult for getting here, like in the early game. How much do they drop? They only drop 700, so it's not like crazy rune potential or anything like that. We're all good here. Listen, the nobles in the overworld very rarely drop armor and weapons that they are carrying. It's very, very rare. So maybe the exact same thing will happen here. These look the same. Alright. Map. Gravesite Plain. Read the map. Ahaha. A somber plain covered in spirit graves. The spiral tower of the Horn Scent lies to the northwest, and the entire expanse is marred by the harrowing ravages of war. Neat. Everyone's so... How do I only have 11 of these? Oh no. I'm probably going to use all of them. Okay. Spiraling Tower of the Horn Set. That's neat. Ooh. Pretty big. So I was over here, dying over and over. Wait, this leads somewhere. Oh, that just leads downhill. Okay. There's also something up here, something there and there. I don't really want to look at this too much. But that right there, that is a freaking legacy dungeon. If ever I've seen one. I've never been more sure of anything in my entire life. Never in a million years. What do you have to say, Spirit? Deg the Cheerful is here to lend you a shoulder to cry on.
Everyone burned to cinders, burned away, put to the torch by Mesmer and his lot. Blimey, what did we do to deserve such a fate? We merely lived our lives. We lived in peace.
I feel you, man. I understand. Scorched ruins. Look.
We merely lived our lives. Blech. We wish to live in peace.
Yeah, well, you might have rare item drops. I don't make the rules. Although I wouldn't kill the squirrels. Why am I okay with wiping these out, but not the squirrels? This doesn't make sense. Are you weak to holy damage? Well, why did that not come back? It's supposed to come back. It's a boomerang. It's supposed to always come back. Yeah, like it's supposed to come back. See? Bam. That's what I was expecting. Line them up. Line them up. Ready and steady. Thank you. Well, here we are in the ruins. Joy Rapture. It's just a bunch of these folks. They'll all respawn when I rest. 666. Hefty cracked pot. More consumables. More. This hefty empty pot somehow mends itself, just like the others. The greater potentates of Bonnie Village craft these and store them in a frozen jail. Bonnie Village. There may be another jar village to explore. Hopefully this one won't, you know, all end in tears. Are these scorched butterflies? Black pyre fly. Now this is just getting confusing. Confusing and disturbing. Horns. The ancestral followers must have something, some connection to this. Greater Potentate's Cookbook. Fiery butterfly with black cinder wings. Flies in war-torn lands that have been scoured by Mesmer's flame. They burn in dark and slender ribbons of fire. So that means that the smoldering butterflies of the main world could actually be related to Melina, the Kindling Maiden, still. Because these are new butterflies that are clearly related to Mesmer. I was wondering. It all makes sense now. My lore speculation is going to be like missing so many details that other people have probably talked about, because I don't want to listen to others. I just want to blunder my way through this first playthrough. And collect all of these. I'm going to read that notebook as well. Shadow Dog. Shadow Dog? Normal dog. Pretty much normal dog. What do you have to say for yourself? I'll give you a different voice than the last one.
I know. All your resentment lingers yet. The raw stuff from which I shall surely forge a curse upon the dastard Mesmer's head, upon Marika's children each and all. That's how you sound now.
Forevermore. That thing is going to absolutely murder me. Absolutely 1,000,000%. Okay, so one of the things that I found, like bolstered spirit ashes, which is cool. It's cool and neat. I'm not going to rest and use it yet, though, because that doesn't seem vital immediately. Greater Potentate's Cookbook. Hefty Firepot. Greater Potentate who roamed lands near and far, haunted by the grotesque practices of his village of birth. He stuffed great pots with all manner of things. Neato. Item crafting. Item crafting. What is this scale with? Mostly strength. So this is like an upgraded version of Redmane Firepot? Maybe? Heavy, severe. A goodly amount of materials is sealed inside. Black pyre fire and red flesh mushroom. It takes a lot. I'm going to use these things, okay? I'm going to use them. Let's move that down here. Reorganizing all this stuff so that it's easier to reorganize later. I figure powerful enemies might mean mind controlling them could be a good idea. Who knows? I'll try that pot later, though. Jar, I should say. It's a jar. It's both. Maybe it's neither. What is that called? Scorched Ruins, yeah. Why, hello there. It's actually kind of hard to see these. Because they're shadows. The subtitle of Sekiro is Shadows Die Twice. Maybe these things will only resurrect once. Maybe that's the gimmick. I'm gonna need a lot of these, aren't I? Anyone home? Some of these that have baskets on their back, I have a feeling like maybe they'll drop additional things. You never know. You never know. Let's speed this up a bit. Let's bust our way in. Unless I've explored pretty much everything. No, I haven't. There's so much more. So this whole place was burned by Mesmer. That is the lore. I'm already crying. Come on. Doggo, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Guard counters are just dummy strong. They're too simple and good. I say, having failed to guard counter that one guy over there that I can't remember the name of so many times. Oh, we can climb up onto stuff, can't we? I think we can. Hello there. Shadow Realm Rune. Shadow Realm Rune. 10,000 runes. The ERDTREE is the shadow of the ERDTREE. No wonder grace shines ever so brilliantly. ERDTREE, really? That's the name we're going for? Michael Zaki, why did you call it the ERDTREE? I don't understand. So basically the existence of the ERDTREE also creates this inverted shadow tree. Because the ERDTREE is such a bright light, it's got to cast a real dark shadow. That's how it works. I'm offline. I'm never going to use that ever in a billion trillion years. Hello? House call. I want to know what they're throwing at me. Are they just throwing Rata fruits? Wait, Rata fruits? Radagon? Ginger? It all makes sense. The lore. I'm just destroying all of their pottery. I am just such a monster. Why do I do this? Who made me like this? Michael Zaki, that's who. There's a lot of good traversal here. I'm liking this. I am holding out hope that Torrent gets a triple jump when I use that thing. Is this a twisted tower that they were talking about or not? Who knows? Also, I wonder if these butterflies respawn. Red flesh mushrooms. Thank you. Just looking around the edges here. This is an example of me being meticulous in my exploration. I'm jumping off of a cliff by accident. But here I'm trying to go through it with a fine-tooth comb. But as soon as I leave, it's back to meandering. That's how I do. I just kind of do whatever I want. And this is what I want. So I'm doing it. Because I want to. Can I walk up that? That is not an actual path. But it is a... What did that thing say on the map? That's not the map. The spiral tower of the Hornsent lies to the northwest. So I'm assuming the spiral tower of the Hornsent is somewhere over here, probably. Not in this random village that's barely far away from where I picked the map up. That is probably not the spiraling tower of the Hornsent. Just because it has a spiral and is a tower. Okay, I've convinced myself maybe it is. Who knows? Is anyone home? Hello? Mimic? No. Blade of Mercy, a talisman. This is probably the least valuable talisman I'm wearing. Where would Blade of Mercy go in the categorization? Raises attack power after each critical hit. Oh, that's cool. Bloodstained dagger, no longer fit for use. Hornsent employed this to honorably end the suffering of a compatriot. After having claimed numerous lives, the dagger is now broken, but has acquired a spectral aura. Ooh. Ooh. I'm trying to look at this and evaluate what sort of culture it's from in-game, and I don't really know, but it has a lot of spiral motifs in it. So that's neat. Illusory wall. I've never been more wrong. I'm a fool. I'm a foolish fool who knows only foolery. Where do I want to go now? Where do I feel compelled to go? Well, honestly, back to those woods, but I think that would just be absolutely infuriating to watch me just flail around for 45 minutes against the guy that I've forgotten the name of. That thing, it's waving. I thought it was going to kill me, but it's actually waving with all those hands. It's greeting me. It's a friend. It has dragon in it. It is roasting. Oh my gosh, that thing is highly disturbing. I'm not going that way yet. I'm going this way. Hello, friends. It's better not to lock on for the... Oh my gosh. You there. I know that moveset from Caelid. Oh, good. You weren't insanely powerful. Hang on a sec. Now I haven't actually seen its attacks. I don't know how to defend from it. There are a lot of these, actually. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie, dearie, dear. At least they're easy to stagger. These trees are nuts. There's a dragon statue. Hello? No, a bird statue. It's a statue of the birds. That's all it is, Connor. Don't read too much into these things. Sometimes a bird just gotta have a statue. Oh my god. Okay. when I thought the DLC was installed and was running around trying to figure out why I couldn't access it, the loading screen spoiled those things for me. The loading screen spoiled it for me. And also the loading screens made me think that the DLC was installed. You gotta understand, right? You're like a golem or an armored bird. Actually, you kind of remind me of the Sky Lord Storm whatever that the Nameless King rode in Dark Souls 3. They're reminiscent of that. Hey, you. Frisbee, frisbee, frisbee. I did it. I won. What'd you drop? Smithing Stone 3. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you fairies? Are you real fairies? No. Just because you lock onto them doesn't mean they're an enemy. These things are friends. I'm going to say hello.
Hey!
Behold the greeting of my people. Hey.
Hey!
Hey. Nothing. You can't, look. You can't make me kill these. You can't do it. Even though I am looking for item drops, you can't do it. You can't do that to me. These are definitely fairies. 10 trillion %. 80, I've never been more certain of anything, other than the things I've been more certain of than that. But other than those things, I've never been more certain of anything. They're beautiful. I will name them Jimbos. Hello, Jimbos. Is someone going to kill me here? There's like a summon thing that I'm not going to activate. Hilariously. Oh, that's a boss fight. And I haven't found any like upgrades for anything other than my spirit essence. I gotta go in there. I've seen it. I've seen it, I gotta go in there. Hello. Any cool item drops? Thin beast bones. I'm a monster. One day, something will drop something. Alright. Wait, it takes more damage from the back because of its armor. That's why this Discus of Light spell is working so well. It's because it was hitting it in the back that did like a bazillion damage. I found their weakness. Purely by accident. I'm gonna explore around here a little more and then go down into that dungeon. And I'm going to drink my physic right before going in, so that if it's a boss that instantly kills me, I'll still have 3.4 million runes. Amazing. Yeah, it takes so much more damage from the back. These things aren't bad at all. Easy with a horse. Easy with a horse. There are loads of these things. These are just common birds. They're just regular birds. What's this bird garden? Oh, I've gotten close enough to that thing that it's loaded its animations. What? That is not my shield. Yeah. Oh gosh, the attack chain that never ends. That was luck. Pure luck. Well, I have attack chains that do end a lot. Whew. I think a straight-up guard counter at close range is the best way to deal with them. Smithing Stone 5. Okay, they just drop random smithing stones. So theoretically, you could use this place, theoretically, to farm smithing stones of all the levels. I still can't get over the dichotomy between somber smithing stones and regular smithing stones, because for somber smithing stones, you only need to pick up 10 items to fully upgrade a weapon. But then for normal smithing stones, you need to pick up 97. 97 is a larger number than 10. I learned about that at Math Academy. Okay, that is actually one attack combo. It's a 4 attack long combo. It's not 2 separate 2 attack long combos. It's 1 4 attack long combo. There is a critical distinction, that being that you can predict them. Can I climb up here? Listen, listen. You don't understand. I need to climb up here, even though I know nothing is going to be up here, because nothing is ever up these random rocky ascents in this game, but I need to check anyway. I need to. See, there was nothing. I was right. Don't you feel proud of me for being right? Anything else? Okay. These gateways remind me of sending gates, actually. They have the spiral motif. What is that motif, though? Spyglass. People praying. Is that supposed to be America? I don't know. These are just little guys. That's all they are. You're reading too much into it. They're just little guys. That's it. Is this statue significant in any way? I choose to believe no. Let's go die to a boss. I won't try this as many times as I tried What's-His-Face, the beast wrecker of my day. I'm never killing these fairies. It's never going to happen. They could drop the best items ever. It doesn't matter. Western Nameless Mausoleum. Lovely. Let me drink this. Head on in. Who's here? Black Jail Knight. Oh, another PvE VP fight. And you have a bazillion health. Oh. Oh, and you do half my health with one swing. Good thing I drank the physic. Here's how I am handling spirit summons in this game, in this DLC. I am not going to use them to trivialize major bosses. I'm mostly wanting to use them in like random ancillary fights. But as for little mini bosses like this, what I'm thinking is I'm only going to use them if I find a mini boss that's really, really annoying. I mean like really annoying. Like Royal Revenant levels of annoying. Other than that, I won't use Spirit Ashes in bosses. But I will use Spirit Ashes in bosses that I am not going to win at, if that makes sense. Like, I'll just use them as little pawns to send against them to just kind of see what the thing's moveset is, you know? Great Shield Soldier Ashes. I have been bamboozled. You got me. You got me. Oh my gosh, that's huge! It dealt so much damage. Did you see that? It was almost as much as doing this. Bam! That thing is huge. Okay, Black Jail Knight. Oof. The stamina. This is not a great shield. Oh. Wasn't safe. It wasn't safe. It's not safe. Oof. Come on, dude. We're just having a sword fight. I'm not whipping out any of my spells yet. Oh, good. You can strafe that. Oh, he has poise. He has poise. I can't stun him like the wretch in the woods. He has actual poise. I bet this random guy definitely drops an upgrade thing for my attack power or something like that. It's like Sekiro, it has to be. But I haven't played Sekiro. So why do I think that? Why am I so confident? What can I use? I didn't drink my thing. How long have I not been drinking my thing? How many attempts did I not drink my thing? Does this have 3.4 million runes? Yes. Okay, let's just try meteoring you, because that's funny. Oh my gosh! I didn't think you'd do that at point blank range. All my stamina. All my stamina. Come on. This is fine. See, a guard counter does stagger him, because that's literally what guard counters are for. And it's fast enough with this little longsword to... Oof! To interrupt him in the middle of his attack combos. So it's all fine. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I've never been more wrong. Other than that other time. One day you'll land one of those. I'm sure of it. Oh, a little delay attack. Neato. See, I learned the delay. And that's why it didn't kill me. But then the next move did kill me. This is kind of hard. The hardest part is going to be remembering to drink my physic every time I enter. Oh no. Listen. I beat every chalice dungeon. Every single one. I can do this. I beat the chalice dungeon where you need to fight an amygdala with like 70% of your health bar missing. I did that. And then I did it again in a different chalice dungeon. So clearly I can do this too. There's no question. That is the only way I could possibly have died to that move, is by locking myself down. I'm so smart. SMRT. We're going to be here a while. I may be dying repeatedly, but the important thing is to stay hydrated. One of these days your perfumer's bolts will hit. I'm sure of it, dude. You just gotta believe in yourself. Nice roll catch, but I have a magic pixel of health. I know, it's bullshit, isn't it? To you, it looked like my health bar was cleared. But to me, I had a magic pixel of health. And that's why I lived. I'm gonna stagger you one of these days. I ran out of room to run. I ran the wrong way. I don't even need to run. I can just walk. I can mosey. I can amble. I can shamble. It's only appropriate that I shamble because right now my performance is in shambles. What's wrong with my face? Oh my god. Did I remember? Yes, I did. And I can't summon anything. Mediocre. Mediocre damage. Look at this. That's all you need to do. Why did I not dodge a second time? Why did the dodge not happen? Oh! I need to stop physically reacting to things that happen on screen. I'm too into this. I'm too into this. Maybe I should just dodge roll his attacks and hit him with my sword. Maybe I should just do that. Maybe I should just, like, play Dark Souls 1 in Elden Ring. That makes sense to me. Maybe I should just be better at the game. Interrupt that. That was a fully charged R2, wasn't it? Ugh. It wasn't safe. That was safe. Because I have a shield. One of these days. One of these days, it's gonna happen. Oh my gosh. But not today. Not today. I'm not casting any spells. Maybe I should think about changing my talismans. But that's not getting better at the game, is it? That's just changing talismans. That's not getting better at pressing B at exactly the right time. I'm doing it, though. I'm changing my talismans. Because I don't need these, or these. What do I need? I need armor. Do I need health? Health. I definitely want Crimson Seed Talisman. I bet the drop from this NPC is going to be guaranteed. So I can swap this to like this. That seems good. My defenses are pretty good. Seems fine. Fine and dandy. I could even eat crab. I don't want that to be there. Absolutely don't want that to be there. Or that to be there either. I'm going to try eating a piece of crab and then drinking the physic and seeing if that cancels out the buff effect of the crab. It looks like it doesn't. Well, that's already better. Better damage, better defense, better stability. Oh. I'm trying to keep the pressure up on these. I did break his posture with light attacks there. It took 2, but that's something. Wait. Because this guy is an NPC? Is this an NPC? He's moving like a player. Maybe that means that the stagger mechanic... I pressed B and nothing happened. Maybe that means that the stagger mechanic doesn't actually work on him the same way as it does with a player, because players don't just have that stagger meter, right? So maybe it's all in vain. Oh, I outspaced myself. Congratulations. I am disappointed that the first two big fights that I found that I am not winning are just like NPC AI fights instead of custom boss fights. But c'est la vie. Oh yeah, that is definitely animated to look like a player. I do that all the time. Especially in Dark Souls 2. You even have Estus? Oh my gosh! You really are just an invader. I hate fighting NPC invaders. Oof. Listen, the fact that this is an NPC invader means every move this character is doing is a move that I could do if I had their equipment. So that means I was out of Crimson Flask. That means that the rapid fire crossbow on his back and that cool greatsword are both attainable items. That means he might drop his crossbow. It might really be really real. It might be. Who knows? I feel like I'm coming to terms with the moveset though. But, talisman-wise, is guard counter really the way to go? Is it really the way to go? I don't know. Maybe I just need to play better. Oh, wow. Well, that did 1,000 damage. That's pretty good. There's no point keeping up the pressure if there is no stagger meter. So I might as well just nickel and dime, nickel and dime. Oh, I'm sorry. Shilling and halfpenny for those of the English persuasion. Do you still use shillings? I know you still use, like, knives, so why not shillings as well? I'm doing okay. I think the guard counter is the way to go. That's the way to fight smarter, not better. One day. Oh, that was a cheeky little bolt there. Boom. This is what these games are all about. Slowly getting better. Against enemies that start out feeling impossible and have healing flask. It's okay. I have a healing flask, you have a healing flask. You have 80 million health, I have... Okay, it's not fair. But I have 1,000,000 lives. If this guy dies once, then I win. Permanently. Forever. Really unfortunate that you need to prep that crossbow every time you use it. That's what makes it feel like an actual PvP fight. That's what other people in PvP see. Ha! When they're fighting me. Because I spaz out like a dumbass. Good thing that missed. I'm getting into the rhythm, getting into the flow. The thing is, you really gotta, no more Estus for you. It's not called Estus. It's a flask of cerulean tears. Stop calling it Estus. Oh, why could I not? Oh, I was staggered by the thing. I was staggered by the thing and I couldn't dodge that thing. And then I choked because I was realizing my blunder, and that distracted me from the blunder that I was about to commit. And I lost my runes because the fight went on longer than the physic. That's my play-by-play. Now you know what happened. I'll be here a while. I'll be here a while. It's a hard boss fight. Maybe I shouldn't even be doing this right now, but I've decided. I've decided. The decision has been decided upon by the decider, who is me. It's always been me. Bloop. Yoink. Come on, dude. You can't defeat me in my mind. My will to fight remains. You know that thing where sometimes... That was cool. You're doing well against a boss, and then they kill you, and then the next attempt you feel like you're suddenly so much worse at the game. I think why that happens is because losing an attempt caused you to lose the will to fight in your mind. So like the boss defeated you in your brain, and that's why you're suddenly worse and you suddenly lose. So that's why I want to reset. Oh, I was too slow on the follow-up there. And then I can run in and get an attack. You want to shoot again? Yeah. Bonk. Come on. I have responses to everything you can do now. It's just a matter of correctly executing the responses. Gotcha. Did you just quick step, or no, that was a back step? NPCs actually use the back step move. Hilariously. Yeah, that worked. Had the same effect. Yeah, extend your health bar. You didn't have enough health before, so I think it's good that you have a healing potion. Otherwise, it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair to anybody if you didn't have a healing potion. Yes, one-hand your sword. Cut your strength by 33%. Haha, genius tactic. I have got you on locked. Don't get cocky. Don't get confident. Don't believe in yourself, Connor. That's how it goes wrong. That's how it all goes wrong, you see? You start believing in yourself, and then you forget that the enemies can all kill you in 2 hits. Oh. I forgot, my moveset is limited. Something went wrong there. Almost choked. I didn't guard counter quickly enough, and so I wasn't able to interrupt. Stamina management. Stamina management. Stamina middle management. That's what I'm doing right now. More advanced stuff, that's stamina upper management. Listen, dude, I'm a great sword kind of guy. I've wielded great swords in all the Souls games. I know them inside and out. Your moves are burned into my soul. I know what beats a great sword. Oop. Come on. No! No! Don't choke. This is so boring. Don't choke. There. That is a really boring, easy way to beat the thing. All you gotta do is guard counter a million times and dodge roll and never, ever, ever make a mistake. Oh my god. There goes my... Come on, come on. This has got to scale off in faith. Right. It doesn't. There's no way. Great Sword of Solitude, Helm of Solitude, Armor of Solitude, Gauntlets of Solitude. Those last ones surprised me. I was not expecting them to be called the Greaves of Solitude. Let's go order of acquisition. Steel Greaves of the Knights of the Solitary Jail. I need to drink water! Part of a heavy armor set that covers the whole body, overlapping plates of steel. The nameless mausoleums of the realm of shadow are said to hold the spirits of warriors who lost their names or their hearts. Does this have to do with the wandering mausoleums, maybe? Nameless wandered? Oh, and what are the stats, of course? It's pretty dang heavy. Is that some of the heaviest armor in the game? It's up there. I think it's some of the heaviest armor in the game. Yeah. I think so. That's pretty dang heavy. Ultra heavy. Heavy armor enjoyers who were disappointed with the variety of heavy armor in Elden Ring, congratulations. Alright, it's a normal greatsword. Steel greatsword wielded by the Knights of the Solitary Jail through a secret rite. They relinquished their hearts for heightened battle prowess. Next, they engraved their blades with two crests, one depicting the light of birth, and the other, solitude. It requires 27 and 13. Pure strength weapon, not infusible. Solitary moon slash. Sharply slash downward using the greatsword. Shooting forward an arc of light. Strong attacks allow for an advancing follow-up. And we've seen that move many, many times. Cool strength greatsword. Right out of the grate. Normally, I would be a strength build for my first playthrough or something, but instead I'm stuck here with frickin' 12 strength and 12 dexterity. Gosh, 12 strength and 12 dexterity. So Nameless Warrior, that's everything down here. Wait, that means that he didn't drop an upgrade or anything. It was just like armor and thing. I was wrong. I was wrong. So wrong. Here we are. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, mushroom. Ooh, piece of candy. Okay, all the birds are back as well. Lest we forget the birds. Oh, so these are all like tombs. It's just that tomb is better. That tomb is cooler. That's the cool tomb for cool people that actually gets a guardian. All these are the chump tombs for not cool people. Hey, you! Wait, you're looking the wrong way. This is a perfect time to test my theory. I think it took more damage from the back. I'm not sure. I'm glad those birds aren't too difficult to fight. I kind of want to fight this, like... I can't even remember what it was called. A tutelary deity? Or something? The welcome to the DLC. Earlier I said I was disappointed that the first enemies I faced were just NPCs, like in NPC invader fights, I completely forgot about this thing. Oh, how did you miss that? You have such wild motions. Is this what it's like? And you reach around shields. Oh, you throw daggers with your feet and you have a grab attack. You're a wrestler. From the top rope with the steel chair. It's the tutelary deity. He even has a wrestling mask. Gosh, how did I beat this before? I don't remember. My mind is just blotted out. I still am missing flasks from having done a boss fight. You know what? You know what? It's fine. Can you outrun Torrent? Let's find out. You can totally outrun Torrent. 1,000,000% outrunning Torrent right now. I'm resting. You can't stop me. Shadow Realm Blessing. ERDTREE Blessing is different. Revered Spirit Ash Blessing. There we go. 1. ERDTREE. Your name is freaking stupid. I'm taking a break. I'm eating dinner. I'm hydrating. Goodbye. See you later.